If you've ever spent weeks turning a compost pile, waiting for kitchen scraps and garden waste to finally break down, you already know how slow and demanding that process can be. But there's a soil trick that flips that whole effort on its head. Instead of stacking and mixing compost in a separate bin, you can let the worms do all the work directly in the ground. The result is richer soil, faster humus production, and an army of earthworms right where your plants need them most. And the best part is, it costs nothing. This is the method seasoned gardeners quietly rely on when they want soil that stays alive year after year without endless labor. By the end of this guide, you'll know exactly how to set it up in your own beds and how to keep it running with minimal effort. So here's the secret: trench composting, which actually feeds worms directly in the soil. The trick is deceptively simple, honestly. Instead of making compost above ground, you just dig small trenches or holes right in your garden soil and feed them with raw, organic matter. This can be kitchen scraps, garden waste, or even seasonal cuttings. Earthworms sense the decaying material almost immediately. They tunnel in, feast on the scraps, and in the process, deposit castings throughout the soil. Castings are worm manure, dark, nutrient-dense, and biologically active. What would have taken months in a compost pile starts transforming in just a few weeks underground, and you never have to turn a heap or worry about moisture control. The soil itself becomes the compost bin. The beauty of this method lies in its efficiency. Worms pull fragments of the food deeper into the soil, preventing odors and discouraging flies. So here's what happens next. Microbes take over, breaking everything down into humus. And since it's happening right below your plants, the nutrients are delivered exactly where roots can use them. For this method to work well, you need to understand what draws worms and, what pushes them away. Worms are most active when the soil stays slightly moist, not waterlogged, and when they have access to soft, decomposing matter they can chew through. Soft scraps like melon rinds, cucumber peels, banana skins, lettuce leaves, and coffee grounds are irresistible. These materials start to ferment quickly and send out chemical signals worms pick up on. Harder. Woody materials like corn stalks, thick stems, or dry leaves on their own don't attract worms right away. They break down too slowly. That doesn't mean you can't use them, but honestly they work best when shredded and mixed with softer scraps. A good rule of thumb is 2 parts green moisture-rich scraps to 1 part drier carbon material. For example, if you dump in 2 buckets of chopped vegetable scraps, just add in 1 bucket of shredded cardboard, straw, or dried leaves. This keeps the material from turning slimy and, really helps balance the composting process underground. The simplest approach is to dig a trench about a spade's depth, anywhere between 8 and 12 inches deep, running along the side of your planting rows. Fill the bottom with a layer of kitchen scraps, about 4 inches deep, then top it with a thin covering of dried leaves or shredded paper. Backfill the trench with soil so the scraps are completely buried. Within days, worms will locate the food and begin colonizing the area. If you garden in raised beds, the same method applies. Dig a narrow trench down the center of the bed, fill it with layered scraps and cover. Over the next month, the worms will spread out from the food zone and, they'll really improve the entire bed. For smaller gardens, you can create compost holes instead of full trenches. Just dig a hole about 1 foot wide and 1 foot deep, fill it halfway with scraps, and then bury it. Space these holes every few feet across your garden and make sure to rotate their placement each season. Worms thrive on decomposing organic matter, but, their true gift is really how they process it. As they digest food scraps, their guts enrich the material with microbes and bind it into these tiny, stable particles called castings. These castings don't just feed plants, they actually improve soil structure, increase water retention, and help prevent nutrients from washing away. A trench system turns your soil into a living compost factory, where worms and microbes honestly handle all the hard labor for you.